All right, here's Bob's interview with KPLC out of Lake Charles, Louisiana. KPLC, Channel 7.
So let's start from the beginning. I want to know from the very beginning what inspired you to do it. What happened to you that led you here?
9 years ago, October 3rd, I had a massive heart attack. I died. Roy City Fire Department came, which is my hometown fire department. I was dead for 3.5 minutes plus. They don't know exactly, but they know at least 3.5 minutes. Troy Easton, who was a paramedic, worked on me. So did Chief Paulson. Back then, he was a paramedic. They both worked on me. They got me back. And in the last 9 years, I've had 16 stents placed in my heart. And then in February of this year, I went down, actually practicing to do this bike ride, and had to have a pacemaker defibrillator installed.
Specifically for what you wanted to do?
They said I more needed to live, but I wasn't giving up.
And that's what inspired me. And what sparked my curiosity is why fire departments? You could stop anywhere else. You could stop homes that could help you or anything like that. But what sparked me, and I'm like, why does he want to stop at fire departments? But you just...
Because every one of these people right here are the people that help me. The firefighter family isn't in Roy, Utah. It's all across America, right here, Oberland, Louisiana. I've been through Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, California. This is a brotherhood. This is a sisterhood. I want to give thanks back to them. And that's how I'm showing my thanks. I'm visiting them. They're opening up their house, their homes to me. Absolutely marvelous. I think Heavenly Father's truly blessed me.
And it has. And you said you were basically dead for 30
I was
minutes.
clinically dead.
Yeah. And when you woke up and finally got back into your thoughts and kind of got back to where you were and realized what had happened to you, how did that strike you?
It changed my whole life. I decided I have to really give back. Okay, and the farther this thing has progressed and the worse it's got, I figure I don't have a lot of time. So I've got to pass on to people that if you sit on that couch, it's done. You're going to sit there and you're never going to get up. One of my favorite sayings is, have you ever seen a farmer die because he worked too hard? The answer is no. The farmer dies when he retires. But because of each one of these firefighters, the hugs they give me, the thumbs up they give me every day, it inspires me to go on. And hopefully that'll inspire somebody else out there, whether they have sugar diabetes, heart disease, even if they're waiting for a kidney transplant or a liver transplant, to get up, exercise, take your meds, do what your doctor says, but above all, exercise.
And you look extremely healthy. You look like you can conquer the world. Now tell me, when you decided you wanted to do this bike ride, why did you want to do that? Is it something you always wanted to do?
I've always wanted to do it. I've always ridden. I ordered the bike you see right here behind me. I was going to ride it, and my son happened to be home at the time when it came in the mail. And he goes to my wife, he's going to do this. She said, of course. You ever seen anything your dad says he's going to do and not do it? He's going to do it. A couple weeks later, he came up and said, I want to join you. So we started working out together, and it was February 14th, I actually dropped in the gym. I went down. The same fire department responded. They're on speed dial. They called them. They didn't even put out a call to dispatch, nothing. They came. And it's a very humbling moment when you look up and you see them firefighters and they have tears in their eyes. And no matter what, they know you. You know each other on a personal level. I'm their chef. And to see them go into action to make sure I'm going to be okay. They transported me. They made sure I was okay. And to me, that's quite a humbling moment, I mean, in life. And that's one of the other big reasons I stopped at Firehouse. It all starts right here. And I don't care where you're from, what hometown you're from, these people are heroes. And so are their wives. When these guys go on a call, they don't know if they're going to come back. They could be out alongside the road. There could be a wreck. somebody distracted takes one of them out. I mean, these wives go to work every day right alongside these guys. I mean, they are true heroes in our community, and a lot of firefighters are ex-military. And the charities I ride for, McCady Hospital, Primary Children's, the Wounded Warrior Fund, Special Olympics, and the Roy City Fire Department.
So you have several.
I have 5 total. And I want to raise $1 million. And I'm going to do it. And I couldn't do it without the support of all these firefighters and the support of America, because every time one of the news channels runs a story or it's in the paper, it's so cool when you're coming up a hill and you're going, man, I hurt. Oh, I hurt. I just want to give up, and somebody hollers out the window and honks the horn. They give you a thumbs up. It gets you over the next hill. It really does.
How is your family? Your wife, and you said you had a son?
I do. My son's right here with me. He rides behind me every day. He's my medical support. I talk to my wife every couple days, usually every day. I just don't have service right now. I've been married 33 years to her. So I'm a very lucky man. I mean, very, very lucky to have a wonderful wife behind me. She thinks I was crazy at first, but like she said, it's so cool when she goes to the grocery store or anything like that, to people to walk up and say, you know, we've been reading about your husband, and my husband has this, and now he's up, he's walking. He's actually walking around the block, he's doing this. And that's a big thing to inspire others. It really is.
How do you hope to inspire your son?
I don't think I can inspire my son. He inspires me, to tell you the truth. Every day he rides behind me. He rides in front. Every once in a while I tell him to ride in front of me. I like to see what I look like 20 plus years ago. He's a good looking young man. It just makes me feel really proud that he stays behind me. We've been out 49 days, almost 50 days. I know there's days I'm quite grouchy because of the medications I take. They just rip at the joints, everything else. And I know sometimes I take it out on him. And he just says, Dad, you need to eat, you need to hydrate. You're just mad because you haven't ate. Okay, so I've got to give him a thumbs up. He's there 24/7 with me. And let me tell you, I love Cajun country. I'll tell you that right now, girl.
I was about to ask you, how was your stay here?
It was quite awesome. I mean, I had the chief meet me. It was about 4:30 on Friday, right up at the courthouse here. I came around the corner. I was actually going to go and ask the sheriff's because I had no cell phone service. How do I get hold of the chief? And there he was. Over here, Bob. Waved me on in. We came in. We got a shower. Got to change out. And then all of these wonderful volunteers, their wives came, their kids came. And we had a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I did get gumbo.
Great. How'd you like it?
I loved it. I loved it. It was so good. We had cakes, pies. We had everything here. And it was just fun to have the fellowship of no matter where you're at, this is a family. And if you notice the bikes behind me, there's signatures on them. Each one of them signatures on them bags and underneath them bags are all from firefighters and firefighters' wives across America. Okay? We just don't let anybody walk up on the street and sign them. That's taboo. They were signed originally by sponsors. They got to do their signatures on them, and then we left, and everything from there on out has been by firefighters and their wives only. And usually wives don't get to sign them because a lot of the stations we stop at are full time, and the wives never get to come in. They're staying at home, they're taking care of the kids. But here in Stockton, it was cool because the wives were here.
And if you could tell the fire departments that you stopped at, and even the ones that aren't going to come across, or you have your appreciation for them, because I see all these people here are just looking at you in awe because you're doing.
They're my
this.
heroes.
Exactly.
They really are. I couldn't do this without them. I really couldn't. I couldn't afford a trip like this. I couldn't do it without them. They opened up their house, and this is truly their house. This is where they live. This is where they congregate. This is where they have their activities. And no matter what time of the day or night, they can be at a wedding, giving their daughter away. And that tone goes off, they go. Everything's put on hold at that moment. That's why I say to everybody, they are your hometown heroes. They're here, they're your first responders, when you go down, they're here. They're the ones that respond. That's why I tell people, and you'll see it in my blog, stuff like that, that you need to reach out to these men, these women, okay? You need to, when you see them in a store, shake their hand, give them a hug. When you see the fire truck at the stoplight, reach out, give them a thumbs up, because they are our hometown heroes, and it's all the way across America. It's the biggest fraternity in the world, is the firefighters and firewomen of America.
What's been your favorite part so far in this whole trip?
All the firefighters. That's been my favorite part. But I would have to say overall was spending this wonderful time with my son. That's got to be the best thing of all.
What is the most bizarre thing you've seen on the road? Do you see any strange animals coming at you?
I think the weirdest one was javelinas right outside a fire department in Arizona. Okay, that had to have been the weirdest. The worst night was we actually went to camp, and I threw down my ground cover for the tent to hear, and I instantly freaked. I grabbed the light, started looking, and there's 3 rattlesnakes, and I actually threw one on one. Oh yeah, we pulled everything up, we packed up, and we left. I mean, it's just, and all night long, that's all you heard. But no, I've seen all kind of wildlife along the road. And I can't wait to get on farther into the south to see the crocodiles and stuff, okay? But I can never thank the firefighter family enough. That's, every night I look forward to that. I mean, where I'm going to stay at, I mean, it's just absolutely wonderful. But these guys here absolutely threw out the red carpet. They really did. Oh, yeah. Cajun country rocks.
I'm glad you like it. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
Thanks to America, because without America I couldn't do this. Without everybody's support, I wouldn't be able to do this at all. And without all your wonderful news reporters, newspaper and TV reporters, I wouldn't be able to do this because you spread the word for me. And I truly appreciate that. Thank you.
It's great talking to you.
Well, thank you.
Stuff.
Thank
now
you.
it's time for the fun stuff. You're going to show me how to ride around.
You want to ride one?
I'm a little small. I don't know if I can. I'll probably fall off this thing. But
they weigh 141 pounds and 154 pounds fully packed.
Wow. Yeah, well, I want you to give me a full tour of everything that's on there.
Okay.
That's good.
Let's do it.